Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to Guitar of the Week. So we're actually going to do one of my guitars this week, which I'm kind of excited about. Because, up until now, we kind of been doing other people's guitars. But, man, some of these are really expensive, and I'm only 20 years old. I mean, I do the best I can, but I can't afford some of those guitars. But I'm fortunate enough to have some really awesome friends that lend me these things for me to do on here. And I really appreciate that. So, today's guitar I can afford because it's mine. It's still a cool guitar. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. But before we get into that, I do have one announcement, which you've probably already noticed, but I have a microphone. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm working on getting the audio sorted out. I've made videos for a long time, but I'm new to this kind of segmented video with mixing audios and stuff. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'll get it sorted out eventually. But anyways, let's go check out the SG. I gave it away. I mean, the title gave it away anyways, but Anyways, let's go check it out. Alright, here we go. Some of you may have seen this guitar before, but I've never really done a full featured video of it like this, so may as well, right? This is from 1961. We have a Gibson Les Paul Jr. Yep. Les Paul. Yeah, it is a Les Paul. Let's see if I can get in on that. Got a little bit of glare there. Les Paul. So being a 61, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but these were still Les Pauls at this point. They didn't start taking the Les Paul name off until probably mid to late 1963, I think it was. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is the first full year of production of the SG. And you know what? You just got a single dog ear P90, just a plain wraparound tailpiece. Actually the same as like a burst tailpiece, except for it's got these two little screws in the back. A lot of people steal those. But yeah, man, I love this guitar. It's actually in an SG standard hard case, which is a little bit later. It's like a 63 or 64 case, but who cares? Originally these would have had like an alligator case. But yeah, these were kind of student model guitars at the time. Of course, they are far from that now. It's got the nice big frets on it. Yeah, man, this thing's awesome. Pretty much original, and it's a rad guitar. So, now one disclaimer here. This is a really, really loud, really high output guitar. I'm gonna try to get it as clean as I can, but I can't promise anything. Like this amplifier over here, Fender Pro Reverb, it's a silver face Fender. Those are impossible to get to break up unless you turn them way up. This guitar will break it up at almost any volume. It's ridiculous. But anyways, let's go hear this thing. Alright guys, so we got the 61 Junior here. We're plugged into a 1967 Ampeg reverb bracket today. We're actually going to use two amplifiers though. We're going to start off into the reverb bracket, and then we're going to plug into a plexi later on. The reverb bracket's going to kind of give us our cleans, or clean-ish. So yeah, one dog ear P90, it's around 8K. I only go 5 magnets in this one because it's a 61. Real thin neck on this one. It's got that late 60, early 61, 62 blade neck. Really thin, really flat, but quite wide on the fretboard. It's hard to explain. But anyways, let's take a listen to this thing. Like I said, it's about as clean as I can get it. I'm picking quite lightly. That helps keep it cleaner, but if I dig in, it breaks up already. The amp is not even that loud. I'm doing what I can to get this thing clean, but man, it's tricky. This is a rock and roll guitar. But it can still do the twangy sort of stuff. It can still do the... I'm not even gonna keep going with that. I'm not a country guitar player. I'm not a jazz guitar player either. With that, you know, the Switchmaster, just going out of my comfort zone. Do what I can. Anyways, let's go plug into the Plexi. That's what we all want to hear, right? Yeah, let's plug into the Plexi. We'll be back in right in a second. Alright guys, we're back. Like I say, we're plugged into a hand-wired Plexi clone. It's kind of a 1987X JTM 45 sort of deal. You know, it's got modifications and stuff. Then we're running into a 1960 AX 4x12 with greenback speakers in it. You guys gotta hear this. This is a rock and roll machine. That's just what it is. Alright, ready? Now that's a P90, right? Thing doesn't sound anything like a P90. I mean, it does, but this is the most gainy P90 I've ever heard in my life. It's ridiculous. Of course, it cleans up to... Not a whole lot, though. There you have it. Man, love the sound of this guitar. Awesome. 1961 Gibson Les Paul Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.